All right, friends, it's T Man, and I'm back. It's we're doing it. We're doing man, we're doing Jason Blaha again. The gym, lifting, fitness, lifting, recruiting, lifting slave. Yes, man. Whatever. Okay. It's funny that he mentioned this video. It just popped up, so I got to talk about it. Okay, because man, you think I haven't seen the Michael Hearn videos about the TRT clinic? It's been going on already for the last month or so, or whatever, 2 months or whatever it is, and he's doing more and more videos about the stupid TRT clinic. Okay. They offer, like, what is it, BPC 157, the Wolverine thing, you're going to regenerate, and they're going to sell you these peptides and this and that, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they're doing it, man, legally. I guess in California it's legal because it's all cosmetic, man. And if you're thinking that Michael Hearn is natural, you have to be crazy. Michael Hearn can't even look natural. A person taking drugs, a natural drugs, and creating this cosmetic look is impossible for them to look natural. Blaha says Michael Hearn has a TRT clinic. Say it isn't so. Ooh, okay, whatever.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would sit down and do another video for you guys and gals. Let me get a sip of my water first.
That looks a little misty there. Is that water? I think he changed the color in it. I think it's lemonade now instead of the red Kool-Aid stuff. It's lemonade, Kool-Aid lemonade.
My beautiful radio voice going, and let's talk about current events in the online fitness community.
He just couldn't help sipping that sweet stuff, man. Come on.
I make this video because I've had multiple people already link me, and I saw the link. The first one was within 1 hour of this video going.
Yes, they sent me that link too. I saw it. He's sitting there in the t-shirt and everything's arms popping out and all that, and steroid arms. Okay.
Like, oh my God, Jason, Michael Trent has slipped. He's admitted he has a TRT clinic. He admits he's probably on all this stuff. And it's like, sit back for a minute. Is this supposed to be shocking? I guess it is. All right, hold on. Let me get a character for it. Mike, you were the chosen one. No!
Mike was the chosen one for what? What was he chosen? What was he chosen to do, Mike? What are you talking about?
Right? You're supposed to be the chosen one to lead all of us naturals to the promised land.
How can he lead you anywhere if he's unnatural? Somebody unnatural cannot look natural. It's impossible. Somebody doing something artificial cannot look natural. It is impossible for somebody artificial to look natural.
Here's the thing, though, guys. TRT clinic. And I know people don't like it when I say this, but I say this because people need to understand if you don't embrace this, the whole natural world is going to be just mocked into non-existence. Okay, if you want the natural world to still even exist, you guys probably need to just get on board and say, look, replacement doses for middle-aged guys from a doctor, test, HGH, stuff like that, needs to be considered pretty much natural. If you want to call it natural plus, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is, this is in no way even remotely close to what you're thinking of as abuse and all these bodybuilders who...
These are plant genetics, and these plant genetics are very powerful. I think people don't understand how powerful these engineered plant genetics are when you inject them and what they do to the human body. People are so daft out there.
Have died over the years. And I don't think people understand. There's a disconnect. They're not understanding with these very conservative or therapeutic amounts, or even slightly above therapeutic amounts. They're not comprehending of how different this is from the level of abuse you're seeing in pro bodybuilders. They're not even like a degree apart. They're like 10 tiers apart. Okay. What I mean is, let's say we're all the way on this spectrum, right here. Someone who's never used anything. And then let's say pro bodybuilders are over here, right? This is the two ends of the spectrum.
Man, the fitness industry is based on recreational drug users. It's their job. They do this for a living, whatever. They live in the gym, okay? the recreational lifter, he just does it for recreational purposes. He's lifting, he's going to the gym and doing stuff. So these people, they live in this industry. They live to do this stuff, whatever the hell they're doing there. So if you're trying to compete with them, good luck. I don't know. But whatever. It's a very unhealthy lifestyle. The fake bodybuilding world is very unhealthy. The whole thing is unhealthy. Even natural lifting is unhealthy for you. Lifting anything is unhealthy, okay? Stressing yourself is unhealthy. Lifting, doing these weird things, dieting constantly. Let's do a dry out day or diet or whatever, getting ripped, whatever. These things are extremely unhealthy for your body to do that, to go through starvation diets and stuff, to try to lose fat, whatever the hell you're trying to do there, to get a cosmetic look naturally is really going to weigh you down. Now, they're doing it fakely. They don't have to put a lot of effort into it.
This little modestly enhancer, someone getting 200 milligrams from their doctor, even if it puts...
Yeah, 200 milligrams. That comes with what? Toxicity, poison. It comes with a level of poison and toxicity, man. Yes. How is Michael Hearn doing it? I don't know. I can't tell you, man. Maybe he's taking a lot of peptides, okay? He takes HCG or some shit, some peptides. They're youth drugs. Peptides are considered youth drugs. They regenerate you. They make you look younger. What do you think BPC 157 is? They say it's the Wolverine thing. It keeps regenerating you or whatever. I know Epitalon. There's a guy in Epitalon. He looks much better. I don't know. I don't know how long you have to do it to make you look good on it, or you have to stay on it for long periods of time. It's naturally the human one is naturally occurring, so your body sees it as human chronic gonadotropin, HCG. So maybe that could be what Michael Hearn is using. I don't know. I'm speculating. I have no clue. This is just for entertainment purposes only, this video. I don't know anything. Don't ask me any questions. I don't know. But like I said, he could be doing anything out there. I have no clue. Get it? But if you're asking me my opinion, I think he's using a lot of youth drugs. Okay, these peptides.
Above the normal range of 200, 250 from their doctor is over here. Okay? It's over here by the natural compared to the pro bodybuilder. And there's like 10, 15 steps in between. And I don't think people grasp that. They have lost sight of that. Do you guys not understand from Dallas McCarver's autopsy? Do you guys not understand what we're talking about with these guys who are unfortunately passing? It's tragically. I did a review of the autopsy. Do people understand what his blood work suggested his testosterone dose was? Okay, so let's come all the way over here.
What was Dallas McCarver's testosterone? Because he adapted to them, so he took higher and higher dosages. Okay, Blaha, tell us what it was.
About a guy getting 200 milligrams from his doctor, it might even put him outside the normal range. That might be super physiological for a lot of guys. 250 probably will be. Guys are getting that prescription down here. Okay?
Remember, it adapts. Everything adapts, so it stops working. So you take higher dosages. Okay, it comes along with what? Risks. What are the risks? The toxicity. Plants are toxic. Get it? Even these injections, anything that comes with plants comes with a level of poison, toxicity. Yes, and you inject it, you get higher levels of toxicity. That could cause damage to your extremities, your organs, and you die. Get it, man? From the toxicity. You don't die from the molecule, you die from the toxicity. That's right. It could cause damage to your heart or anything in your body.
Look at his blood work. Does anyone, what do they think he was on? 500? No. 1,000? No. 5,000? No. His blood work was indicative of an estimate of around 10,000 milligrams a week.
Does Blaha have any proof of this? But whatever. It most likely he went for higher dosages because the lower dosages stopped working because they rapidly adapt. You understand me? So he's trying to get some new adaptations by injecting higher dosages. The body, what it does is it protects itself. It shuts down these receptors as protection, not to take in the hormone. And so they stop working. So what does he do? He increases the dose. Bang. To force it.
10,000 a week. We're over here talking about a doctor giving 200, even 100, 200.
These androgen receptors, they're like black holes. They can widen or they can shrink. They can shrink not to take in as much hormone as possible. And then they can widen, but you can force them to widen by taking higher dosages because now the body has to rapidly adapt. How does it do that? Well, it protects itself by closing the receptor so it doesn't absorb these toxins or these molecules, but specifically the molecules for the muscle growth, because it's abnormal. It's abnormal to get that big and heavy, anyways, right? And then a lot of it's fake anyway.
250. This is not in the same realm. Okay? These are not comparable. Right? Same thing. Guys are over here, oh, they're not.
If only I could make money as fast as I can.
2 units of growth hormone a day is a prescription. It's an amazing rejuvenation dose. Okay? These pro bodybuilders are using 20. 10 to 20 is common. Right? Do people understand what we're talking about?
They're not common, man. Blaha is such a loser. He doesn't understand how drugs work, how anything works, how bodybuilding works. It works on an adaptation system. The more hormone you take, the rapidly your body adapts to protect itself. It's a protection. Listen, an adaptation is the self-protection mechanism your body exudes. How does your body protect itself from building any more muscle? It's easy. If you do eccentric concentric movements, it protects itself through muscle damage. The muscle repairs and remodels bigger and stronger so that it is stronger to any further assaults, to get damage from any further assaults. Do you understand me? From your stupid exercises. And so you're not damaging anything in the gym anymore. It's rapidly adapted, okay? So there you go. It's called the repeated bout effect phenomenon. And so do steroids. It protects itself because this toxicity is astronomically high when you inject it, and the molecules are too high. The body wants to cut it off. It cuts it off. How do people become diabetics? It's really simple. The body protects itself because now insulin is through the roof because you're eating too much sugar. So what does it do? The B cells come around, kill the pancreas, kill these B cells, bam. And it's no longer producing insulin, so it cannot remove the sugar from the arteries because it's stopping you in the physical world. It's trying to stop you from eating all that sugar because you're going to start to feel really bad because there's no more insulin to remove the sugar. Get it? And so that will force you to stop eating all that sugar. Yeah, man, in these carbohydrates. Okay. What does it do when the steroids stop working? It's to force you to stop injecting these steroids. But what do? You inject higher dosages. You understand me? Yeah. Okay. So muscles stop growing because of the repeated bout effect because they repair themselves bigger and stronger. So from further assaults to build up bigger and stronger. Okay. So what do people do? They lift heavier. They lift heavier for higher repetitions to cause further assault to those muscle fibers to get them to damage bigger and stronger because they're doing it for a cosmetic look. And some people do it for regeneration purposes and other whatever, blah, blah, blah issues, okay? The steroid people, though, when they're lifting, yes, they're definitely lifting heavy because the molecule is pushing them to lift heavy. And so now they take higher dosages, boom, whatever, they're lifting heavy. The molecule is giving you more force production. You're going to cause some adaptation for sure. You're going to get some damage and a repair, something there. Not much, though. It's not a lot like what people think it is. And the rest is sarcoplasmic hypertrophy because testosterone absorbs a lot of glycogen into the muscle because it is not overseen by follistatin, myostatin, or the satellite cell. But myofibrillar hypertrophy is overseen by myostatin, follistatin, and the satellite cell, okay? That's why they say in MND size limit, myonuclear domain size in PubMed, it tells you it has reached the ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond where the progenitor, the satellite cell, could donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to support further muscle growth. Do you understand, man? Yeah, that's what it is. So now you're pushing it beyond it to force it to donate some nuclei so it can synthesize protein and you can continue this growth. Okay.
Completely Completely different things. It would be the equivalent of saying someone who has, and I hate to even compare this because I think these things are perfectly healthy. I don't think alcohol is, even in small amounts, but let's make that comparison. It's like comparing.
They are not healthy. What's alcohol made from? Plants. Why is it toxic? Because it's made from plants. Even the pharmacy, the drugs they give you, they're filled with toxicity. That's why they tell you, oh, there's these side effects. Well, why would drugs have side effects if they're so good for you? Because they come with a level of toxicity. If the doctor was to tell you, hey man, here's the drugs and here's a list of the toxicity that comes with it, it could kill you, would you be taking it? No, because you'd be scared now. Look, here's the level of poison that's in these drugs. Oh, but I thought there were drugs. I thought they were supposed to be good for me, doctor. No. Even the health food store, it says healthy planet, but how could it be healthy? It's unhealthy because a lot of these things are made from plants and they come with their toxins. These vitamins and things, they come with their toxins. Now, they're not going to put it there and say, this is the level of toxicity that's in there, the poison that comes with it, because you wouldn't buy their products. Get it, man? Yeah, it's like it's like when you go to the shopping mall. They don't write on the packages how much oxalates, poison called oxalates, come with your vegetables and fruits. You understand me? Or this is just filled with sugar, cellulose, and water and toxins. Why would you buy that?
The person who has one drink on Friday night, one drink.
Even coffee's filled with toxins and it's a highly sprayed and everything. Why don't they tell you on the description on the coffee cup and tell you all the toxins that are in coffee? You wouldn't buy it anymore. You'd be discouraged and go, fuck that. It's like the cigarettes. They were forced by, the government, by whatever health standards, they had to put these pictures, like here in Canada, Health Canada, they had to put these pictures of people with lung cancer and all that. You had to look at these pictures on the cigarettes. That deterred people from buying. They said that would deter people from buying cigarettes. But they don't have to do it on those stupid vapes, right? The vapes, people are vaping now everywhere. They don't have to put it on the vape that this is going to cause you cancer or going to cause you this, that. They found a whole niche, a whole new market to exploit. Get it, man? They got smart. The cigarette market is pretty much dead. Everybody's vaping now. I'm not saying it's completely dead. There are crazy people still out there. The older generation is still going to smoke. They're still alive.
Friday night, comparing that to the person who gets completely vomiting drunk every single night, 7 nights a week, and wakes up in a pool of their own vomit. That's the level of comparison. You can't really compare these things. You can't. So, if people are going to make a big deal about this, I'm going to say, look, there's a point where in the world we are in today, we're in better living through modern medicine, right? This is still about health and quality of life at this point. These people are still healthier and better off for it, and they're going to have a lot of benefits. And people don't understand that. They're like, why do people do this stuff? Because of the benefits. I know guys who get high-dose TRT just to make them better in business. Let's take that again. I've met CEOs of companies and things who get a high dose of testosterone from their doctor that could put them high end or outside the normal range from their doctor legally, purely because it makes them better in business. It improves their focus, it improves their drive. All right?
Okay, they do some TRT. The toxins and the testosterone drives the aggression. The toxins drive the aggression. They give it to them. Okay. They give them these artificial plant toxin injections of plant toxins. Great. To drive their aggression.
In fact, that's pretty normal.
Man, have you seen vegans? Why are vegans so aggressive? Think about that. Because the amount of toxins that are in these plants that they're consuming makes them erratic and crazy. You understand me? That's what toxins do. I know this for a fact. It does that to people. That's why they're like that.
That's very normal in business circles that I know. It's extremely common. Okay? This is a net positive for these people. And the rest of it, look at everything else. Everything is better living through chemistry. How many of you are on antidepressants? How many of you are on things that help with your mood from your doctor?
Why are they on antidepressants? Because the food that they're eating is very depressing. The slave diet, bro.
Improving your quality of life. Okay?
Improving your quality of life. Yes. Okay, let's see. So they create the problem, right? Feed you these toxic foods, and then they sell you the solution. Is that it? Wow, that's incredible.
We're seeing fat loss drugs being prescribed right and left with great success that are improving quality of life.
Yes, you're improving quality of life. You know, when you bring your dog to the vet and your dog is sick with diabetes and riddled with, like, I don't know, chronic diseases and shit and all that, and he's blown up like a balloon because you've been feeding your dog these unnatural human manufactured foods. And what does the vet say? The vet says, "Hey, you need to stop feeding him human food. They call it human food. It's not human food. It's man-made engineered foods." And so the doctor should say, "Stop feeding him man-made engineered foods." Okay. What happens to the dog when they stop eating that and they start eating their natural diet, which is what? Meat. What happens to the dog? His body returns to homeostasis. Now, what happens to a human when they're suffering from all these chronic problems and whatever, and they're blown up like balloons and they eat their natural diet, which is meat? They too return to homeostasis. Get it? You're out of homeostasis when you do things which is unnatural to your body. You return to homeostasis when you stop doing those things. Get it, man? Yeah.
Right? The Ozempic and all of that. These are normal. Longevity clinics have been given HG.
Blaha, he wouldn't know that because he doesn't have a brain. He has no brain, so how the fuck could he figure that out? He thinks eating vegetables are these man-made engineered foods are healthy for you. And injecting yourself with plant injections and lifting a heavy weight in his garage. He thinks what he's doing is all healthy. It's in regards to health. How could this be healthy? I'm not saying you shouldn't do some recreational things, man, swimming, running, lifting a heavy weight, or whatever it is that you love to do. I'm simply pointing out the facts. Are these healthy for you? That's the question. No, they're not.
To upper middle class women to help tighten their skin for years now. It's normal. There's a point where people have to step back and realize you're living in the past, and I understand that you want to be against people abusing large amounts of things. But when
here's the funny like, abusing large amounts of things. Okay, no kidding. Here's the funny part. You know what people say, couch potato? He's a couch potato. Yeah, you could be a couch potato. That doesn't mean that's gonna do anything to your health. It's when you're a couch potato and when you're eating all these artificial foods and sitting on a couch all day, yeah, that's going to do something to you. But if you're eating your natural diet, meat diet, and you're sitting down only watching TV all the time, you come home and you say you're a couch potato, nothing's going to happen to you. Your health is going to be better than the majority of people that are stressing themselves, working out in gyms and eating an artificial diet on top of it.
we're talking these modest enhancements, quality of life improving enhancements, if you're going to rail on and on about it being not natty, when it's clearly improving people's quality of life, stuff's being done under the care of doctors, people are healthier, fitter, feel better, they're better off.
It is not improving their health of life. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's covering it up. It's masking it.
Or if you're going to hold a negative of that, then maybe the whole natural idea needs to just...
It's like these diabetics. What they do is your body's trying to help you to go back to normal, homeostasis. Stop eating the sugar. But what do? You go to your doctor, he gives you these insulin shots, and then you continue in your behavior eating sugar because you've got some artificial insulin now to remove the sugar, which is insane.
Go away. Because your concept is harmful then. At that point, if that's the stance that you are taking, that oh, this isn't natty, it's bad, when it has proven quality of life benefits and the doc's under the care of a medical doctor?
It's temporary. It does not have quality of life benefits. It's temporary. It's a lie.
See where I'm going here, guys? See where we're going here? Then maybe your movement is the incorrect one. Okay, maybe you're on the wrong side. Or maybe your movement, your whole community of naturals, they need to rethink.
Quality of life starts with doing things that are natural and not doing things that are unnatural.
These things. I personally see TRT as still natural because it's not like people are using a large or dangerous or unhealthy amounts. Okay, this is under the care of a doctor. I'm sorry. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it counts as natural. And that's just how I feel about it. The same thing with a low dose. They're getting a low dose of dosages from their doctor, and it's improving their health. You know what?
Okay, if you say so, whatever, Blaha. This is how he justifies him taking steroids right now, Blaha. Oh, if the quality of life, it improves quality of life. You should take TRT. Yes, this and that. No, man. The people that should be taking TRT are people who were maimed in an accident. If they're missing some kind of organ or something, they need to be put on TRT. That is the only people. But you have people now that are being put on TRT that don't need it. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. They're passing out these prescriptions for TRT replacement and these fucking clinics everywhere like crazy. But they're not dealing with the problem, what's causing the problem with the majority of people, why they're suffering from so-called low TRT. They're complaining. Why do they have low TRT? Why do they have low TRT? See what I mean? You have to practice prevention. That's the whole point. If you're not practicing prevention, okay, go there and get this TRT. But you may find it'd be a very bad thing for you.
They're natty, right? Be part of our natty community. That's my opinion. And you're not going to change my mind on that, guys. Hopefully, though, some of you kind of wake up and realize this whole idea that people are not going to have better living through modern medicine. 2024, guys. Sorry, you missed the boat on that one. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.
Ask yourself this question. I don't know if it's been informative, but I already know about Michael Hearn shit. But why is Blaha on TRT? Is he missing his testicles? Maybe he's been castrated. That's why he has to take steroids. Poor Blaha. He already has it bad enough as it is. Sarcopenia, skin diseases, autoimmune diseases, loss of hair and teeth, aging, accelerated aging, and now he's lost his testicles, and they had to put him on TRT because I don't know what happened. Jeez, he abused steroids in the past, and his balls fell out. They shriveled up and died. Anyways, tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Helps with the algorithm, friends. Or maybe Blaha has joined Michael Hearn's TRT clinic. He's ordering now. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.